Okay, so we're gonna shout out now. So shout out to Vicky Resayaga and Jenaline Resayaga. Also to Miss Nilin Tama Amper. Also Obet Almarez, Arab Filipino Lifestyle from Riyadh. Paul Ayano, Sarah Nabre, Alex Farmers, Noel Cabulao, and Florida Bernales. So thank you for subscribing and continuing to watch my videos. Really appreciate it. And to the people who I didn't shout out, just comment down so I might forget you. That's sorry, okay? But I'll be shouting out whoever want to comment, I'll do it. So thank you for watching and subscribing to my channel. We reached 1,000 subscribers. We will reach 2,000 next, hopefully. So that's all for now. Time to go. We're recording now. Hello? Yes, we are recording. So, welcome to Tourisman channel. In this video, we'll be speaking about my experience in the Philippines. Okay, so I studied there in the Philippines when I moved there for 6 years to be exactly, yes. So first the experience was, how can I say it? It's really something new, and something new that is good. So you know that I'm half Kuwaiti and half Filipino, but when I went to the Philippines, it wasn't that I know Tagalog and I don't know the full culture of the Philippines, but I have a hint of it. So I studied in Laguna in Dominican college. They have high school also, and I was third year high school there. So it was new to me when I went there, because I'm the only Muslim there, and it's a Catholic school. But they are very nice and they accepted, and there is I didn't feel the difference. We're like all students that respects their religion, and alhamdulillah, I didn't there's nothing about religion in that school that they fight about. That is a good thing. So, and the teachers are professional, and there's a lot of good students, and I had made a really good friends who I could mention: Ezekiel and Makre, also Jovan, Kenneth, and many more. So and I still, when I go to the Philippines, we still hang out and we're still friends, for how many years now. So I'll see you when I go to the Philippines. They're telling me when I'm going to the Philippines, when, Rashid, RD, when. So I'm telling them soon, hopefully, when that time comes, inshallah. So I'm gonna drink some tea. I'm trying, to lose weight as much as I can, and I think it's working. Hopefully, maybe I look thinner in this video, in this angle. I lost 2 kilos, so not bad. Let's get to the point of the story, the experience in Philippines, studying as a Kuwaiti who studied in the Philippines. It was not a culture shock, but it's something new. It was a bit hard to get along with people because they're used to speaking Tagalog. Filipino love to speak Tagalog the whole time, and I speak English. So I knew some Tagalog words that time. So when I understand them, I tell them I speak Tagalog, but they laugh at me because I wasn't good in pronouncing it. But it was pretty nice, So first, the third year college was the hardest because I need to, have good friends. So it was finding the good friends and the best ones, of course. And the study was really tough. It was something new. I studied in Kuwait my whole time, and now I've been going there to study for the first time with no introduction. The school was nice, and they told me I have to study Filipino language. So there's two Koreans, three Koreans with me, and I'm the fourth. I was Arabo, and it was funny, and I loved that course, the Filipino. It was nice. I learned a lot, and the third year it's full of study. Everything was some. It's hectic. It's tiring, really. The school in Philippines is you go there in the morning until 4 p.m. I don't remember 4 p.m. It's like a never-ending study. The break is short. Everything in Kuwait. When I was in Kuwait, I was saying this is the worst school in Kuwait. You just go to school and you leave at 1:30 in Kuwait and you go home. But that feels long in Kuwait. In Philippines, it's until 4, but it feels long. But it's enjoyable at least. But here it's different. We were all boys school in Kuwait. It's a government school. So in Philippines it was mixed. So that's something new to me. And first they saw me that I look a bit snub because I don't smile and don't get along much. But when you know me, I'm a talkative person. They knew me, my friends, and I had a genuine memories. In the fourth year, it became better. I learned a lot. I adapted it, and I became one of a Dominican. So fourth year was really fun. First, it was full of study in the fourth year, getting ready for the projects. Then after the projects, it was finishing the projects and just being ready for graduation. It was fast. 2 years was fast, and it was a memory to remember, a day to remember. After that, Dominican, we graduated. All my friends, we were sad because we wanted to study together. Ezekiel Macre studied in Lyceum, so I applied in Lyceum. Ezekiel applied, he wants to go to Lyceum, but he didn't get some issues, so he went to perpetual school. So Macre was there in Lyceum. He told me, come go to Lyceum, it's a good school, apply. So that's the first school I applied in Lyceum, and they got me. But I chose a nutritionist. When I applied for a nutritionist, I was qualified. But when I was qualified, after how many weeks, I think, or one before, I don't remember, they told me that there's only 11 students that was qualified, and that is a small number of students who applied there. So they say I should change my course and get another course that I want. They will not continue with the nutritionist course. So I had to switch to tourism student. So I became a tourism student. There's no regret. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I learned a lot of things. As a tourism student in Philippines, usually, they made it like it's not. It's like an easy course for them. Like if there's no choice, let's go for tourism, and it's an easy. We can no need. You want. They make fun of it, but not all. The one who really studied tourism well, they know it's not a joke. It's a lifestyle. Tourism is something you go along and you learn each day. Even in today, there's tourism, and it is one of the best courses there is to learn the culture, the traditions, and the way of style, and everything. Language, communication, hotel, everything. It's all connected. So I picked that. My first year, 4 years course, I graduated, and it was a 4 years, and it was really fun. I miss it now. I miss Lyceum. I miss my friends there, and it was fun. I love how Lyceum teaches their standards, how they teach. It's really professional, no doubt about it, and it's a well-known. It's a top 10 universities in the Philippines. And as a student that is from Arab country who came to study in Philippines, I was, I think, the only Arab there. But there is one, I never met him, I think. Yeah, I never met him. I saw his name. He was, I think, maybe from Emirates or Saudi, but I didn't get a chance to meet even one Arabian. So it's like the whole time when I was in Lyceum, I was speaking English, then some Tagalog. No Arabic at all. So I missed Kuwait, of course, but Philippines became my home. And Lyceum became part of my life. I loved it and became a student, and it's a great experience. And the first year was really fun because we get along with the new students. We are all new students. That's the good thing compared to the high school. Uh, I was the only new student there, so it's really hard to get along. There's no one to tell them like, oh, we are both new students and we can be friends straight and continue. But in that, we are all new students in the first year college, so it was nice. I got along with friends. We enjoyed. It was more fun for me. I love my college life more than my high school life, but my good friends and best friends are from high school, so that's the difference. And it was really fun. First, I was serious, and very, I go on time in school. I'm never late, and my name Al Sumaiti in the first row. I'm always in the first row, letter A. So it was, have to answer, if the teacher asked me, Rashid, what is this? And Mr. Al Sumaiti, what is that question? So I have to say something, right? So I was studying, the first year college, then second year still studying, but, became some naughty, cutting classes. Yeah, I think every college student does it, cutting classes. So it was fun, sometimes going to the cinema, going to eat out, go to drink some milk tea in the Kasi, in SM Malls, Walter Mart, take the jeepney. I didn't have a car my own. I didn't drive and go out by my car. I commute. I enjoy commute. When I was in high school, I commute also. I must get along with the tradition and the way of life. You won't grow in life if without learning the way of life of a Filipino. I'm half Filipino, I'm proud of it. I'm half Kuwaiti and I'm proud of it. So I adopted it and I loved it. And I love Filipino food. I'm proud and I speak Filipino language also a bit. So I really enjoy this commute thing. It's one of the thing I miss when I stay in Kuwait is about the commute. It's different in Philippines. In Asia, you see greenery when you commute, the full air, and when you just shower, and when your hair is still wet, and you go to the tricycle, then it blows your hair like that. And okay, this is my style of today. Then they will say in Facebook, this is my hair today because of the tricycle. It has memories, I enjoyed it, and that's the simplicity of life in Philippines. It's a memory that other countries don't have, like it's different in US. Studying there is different, liberated too much. In the Philippines, it's not like that. And I enjoyed it. I love Philippines, and I love it as a tourism country, and I love a lot of things in the Philippines, and the study is one of them. That's why the experience is really dear to me, and when I studied in the Philippines, because in the Philippines I met my wife. I met her in Lyceum, and we dated, and I'll show you the pictures. You'll see some pictures. I'll be uploading the high school pictures and the college pictures, okay? So it was really enjoyable memory, and I met my wife there. She even taught me how to speak in Tagalog. She was making fun of me because first time I think maybe she met an Arabo, and she taught me Tagalog very well. She makes fun of my grammar. She finds it cute, she said, when I speak Tagalog, so I continued to be better in Tagalog until I got better, really. And after we graduated together, in that term when we dated, even we are studying, my experience in studying, we motivated each self that we will graduate together, and I will motivate her and she will motivate her. We got our back each other, and it worked. The relationship of this girlfriend, boyfriend, and love didn't affect our studies. Some point it affected, like love quarrels, we fight, but we have to finish. Our goal is to finish the studies. So that one, Also, I would like to share the OJT. That's one of the most important in the Philippine OJT. Before graduating Lyceum, you must finish the on-job training. I had 3 on-job training. First, in the second year, I went to Batangas Bayan. It's in Max restaurant in Batangas. It's a very well-known restaurant, Max's Fried Chicken. Okay, it's a very tasty fried chicken, but the work is not tasty. The work is tiring. I learned a lot, and I could say that it is hell of a tiring days. I remember sleeping in a bed spacer. I rented a bed spacer. It was dirty and very hot. I brought my fan, and the fan couldn't handle the heat in Batangas. It was hotter than Laguna, Santa Rosa. And every week I go there, 2 hours traveling, on off days I go back home in Laguna, Santa Rosa, then go back there. And it was really hard. It was a mini room, very small bed space, it's just a bed, and you can put your luggage, one luggage, small luggage, that's enough, and clothes, but nothing else. I wash my own clothes. I commute there. I iron my clothes also every morning. I eat breakfast. There was a cafeteria. They call it, what is cafeteria? I forgot in Tagalog. Karinderya. So I remember I eat lumpiang sariwa also, and lumpia Shanghai. So it was, I love the food there. It's not, and the people are nice who was working there. And I saw, when I was sleeping at night, there was a big cockroach passing by at my back. Then I saw this cockroach this big, like this. It's very big cockroach. I've never seen a cockroach that big. Then, a lot of memories. And I got sick the first week. And it was good, and Max was good. I worked there as a waiter. Max, I got experience as a waiter and event helper. I fixed some event for the kids. I learned a lot, and they were very nice, and Max, very professional. They really, we were like 3 interns from different schools, and it was memorable. I enjoyed it. Second one is in Malate, Manila, near MOA and Robinsons. And it was in a travel agency called Fiesta Tours. Fiesta Tours, they teach, so they teach me about documents, most of the documents, papers, and fixing, organizing papers, passports, checking the systems, the name of the person who wants to apply for visa, where he's gonna travel, package tours, Amadeus, Abacus, those things. It was fun. Travel tourism, very professional, very strict and quiet place, more on, it's not like in the F&B, it's different, office work. Third one is the fun place, amusement park. It's EK. That's the last OJT I had. And I could say it's fun, it's true, and it's tiring. The weather was hot. I toured some kids in the bus, and it's fun, to tell them the policy of the Enchanted Kingdom, what is not allowed and what is allowed, and we must know each place of the Enchanted, like each amusement park, and where to go, where's the toilet. So we must memorize that. It was a fun experience, and I had good friends there, even from Lyceum. Some was with me. That's the good part. That the first and second OJT, I had no students from Lyceum was with me, but the third one there was. Sam Lahara was there with me. Dave Aluyan was with me. We had fun time because they're really funny and kind person, crazy, so we enjoyed it. I worked there as a tour guide, and also as lost and found, and reception and back office, documents, updating things. So thank you, Enchanted, for a lot of lessons you've taught us. And thanks to Lyceum for giving us opportunity to have a good OJTs in a professional place. And they really, if you have any complaints, they will change your place for OJT. After that, graduation. What happened at the graduation? So before graduation, we have, this Mr. and Miss CITHM. I joined there. I was new there, so they want me to join. Then I joined. I didn't want to join, but I said, why not? Let's try it. We'll join. Everybody was pushing me to join, so I joined. And I won for Mr. CITHM. Then Mr. Lyceum, I got third place or second place, I don't remember, maybe third place. Then I joined in intrams, badminton. That's where I met my wife. Of course, everything went, slow motion like in the movies. Yeah, she got me in the first glance. Then I fell in love. So it's a very nice experience there. I love it. Lyceum, it's really nice. I miss those memories, and I'm gonna visit Lyceum hopefully when I visit Philippines. I couldn't do it last time when I visited, but hopefully, I want to lose weight before visiting because I look fat. I look like maybe, yeah, not like before. You can see the pictures, right? So I'm gonna end it with this. It's a really long video, and that's all for this Kuwaiti studying in the Philippines and his experience and some extra experiences. And that's all. So I hope you enjoy this vlog. I hope you comment down if you want to ask a question, and hopefully what I want to say, like, first let me say thank you to all the teachers, friends, and everyone in both schools, Dominican and Lyceum. Thank you so much, and thanks to God, Allah, who protected me and lead me the way to the right choice, and He opened the doors to my future. After I studied, graduated there, I learned a lot from Philippines, and it gave me opportunities in Kuwait to work. Without those experiences in the Philippines, I wouldn't be working in the good companies in Kuwait. Thank you so much. And one tip, experience is more important than education nowadays. It's truly, they look for the experience rather than education. That's why you don't put yourself down when you study in a not well-known school. If it is certified, it is good. And the first thing you must remember is the attitude. Attitude brings you places rather than just education without a proper manner. So strive for that, fix your attitude, and you will reach heights that you never think that you could. And just be open. You need to learn. Tourism for me is a course that never-ending learning. Whenever you travel, you're gonna learn new things. You're gonna meet new people. You're gonna have new experiences. So it's really good to be a tourism student. So I'm gonna end it there. That's all. So thank you for keeping watching, and we reached 1,000 subscribers, and I'm very happy for that. Didn't expect it, so that's all for it. We're gonna hit for 2,000. Thank you to my sister Awasha's Life, to my wife Rikamil A for supporting me, and please watch their channels. I'll put it in the link and you'll see it there. So keep watching. We need to reach that 2,000, and keep watching. We need the watch time. That's what we need. Okay? Thank you again. Salamat, maraming salamat sa time nyo, sa pag-comment, sa lahat. It really dear in my heart. Thank you so much. And I'll be going now. So goodbye.